Hello my beautiful friends, I'm Rebecca Gabriel. This is Living with Spice and today's daily card reading. It's Friday, 12th of November. I hope you are keeping well and you've had a good week. I know in my neck of the woods there's been lots of rain. Lots and lots of rain, so maybe some of you out there are having a little bit of cabin fever. But in any case, it's so important that we continue our days, not let the weather affect us, get on with doing what you love doing best. Now, I've pulled a card today from the Wisdom of Oracle deck, and I'm so not surprised. The card that came out is the Yin card. Yin energy. So this is the energy of receptivity, the feminine energy. So the message from the divine at the moment is to allow yourself to go into that beautiful receiving energy. And what that means is to allow things to come to you. Take the time to observe others, be aware of your environment. Listen to what you're needing in your body and in your mind and in your soul at the moment. So it's taking a pause to reflect, to notice, to use all of your senses to receive information and to raise your level of consciousness and your vibration. The Yang energy is the opposite, where we are doing and we're consciously achieving goals and putting out our energy. However, the Yin is all about the receiving. So I love the beautiful pink colours and this big urn to receive. It must hold a lot of water or beautiful liquid of some kind. So when we go into the feminine energy, it's about taking in information and listening and being aware. And it's like when we go for a mindful walk or a meditation, all of our senses expand and are heightened because we are receiving through all of our senses what we hear, what we smell, not just what we see and observe, what our body is sensing, what we're feeling, the earth beneath our feet, the wind on our cheek. Everything is about sensing, noticing, receiving, and taking in that information and being ready to accept whatever is going to come up in your life right now, whatever it is that you observe, notice, and learn. So it's not about passively sitting and passively waiting for the world to come to you. It is about consciously allowing things to flow to you. So allow people to approach you, make suggestions, share their ideas, be sensitive to how you respond or how you pay attention to what is coming up for you. Even what is coming up, not just in your external world, but what is coming up for you in your heart and in your mind, the thoughts and the feelings that are rising for you as you observe more in your day. So this is about creating the space for miracles to happen. You know, if we are consciously putting out all the time and we are talking at 100 miles an hour, going at 100 miles an hour, as so many of you do when you're in your jobs, you're having to produce high energy and high output. And quite often when we do that, we don't make space to hear, to receive. So part of being a good listener is waiting and pausing before we respond, and to really take in all the information, not just the words, but what is said beyond the words, the energy of another person, their body language, the things that you are sensing that are not being said. So this is how we receive information and allow things to happen and create space for beautiful things to manifest in our life. When we pause in our life and we slow down the pace as we do for a meditation or sitting still, we are opening up ourselves to listen from our heart and our mind. And then spirit can speak to us, and then we can hear and we can recognize the signs and the nudges and the omens that are coming our way. But if we're busy, we don't make space to hear, and our mind is full of thoughts and things that we have to do, and our ego is taking over with, oh my gosh, we've got to do this, and we go into overwhelm. So we're not hearing the guidance. So yin energy is being quiet, being still, preparing ourselves to receive, to hear, to notice. Yeah. In relationships, the guidance that we're being given here is to let others take the lead at the moment. Yeah. So your power is in your listening skills, in your noticing, your soft awareness, your ability to consciously surrender in that relationship. And it's allowing others to be who they need to be and to let their actions speak for them without interjecting or adding to anything that they have to say, but rather to let them express themselves. For prosperity, the message here is allowing others to show you the way forward. There are times in our life where it pays for us to listen, to learn. Perhaps someone else has something very valuable to offer you that perhaps you haven't noticed or thought of, or they may offer an alternative perspective, and it may take a little bit of time for you to marinate on that and to really think about how that could apply and be helpful to you. Yeah. So allowing others to take the lead, observe their behaviour. Does it work for you or not? Collaborate with others and offer suggestions rather than dictating the course or the pace or the direction. Allow others to come to you at the moment. It's important for others to feel that they can contribute as well, that they have some level of say, voice, power. So we all need to do the dance in life of the yin and the yang energy. And Spirit is saying right now, for you, my friend, it's going to serve you best to pause, to listen and to observe so that you can receive the guidance that you're needing in your life right now. So slow everything down, slow your body down, slow your mind down, take a deep breath, give yourself some time out to be, and then you're going to find the clarity drops in for you. The awareness, the aha moment that you are needing. And just simply the space to declutter the mind and the overwhelm when we're having perhaps a very busy week at work and there's pressures to meet deadlines and you're putting out a lot of energy. There's no time or space for you to think about things that may be important for you in your life. And this is a really great way to prepare yourself for decisions in your life, to reflect on the changes perhaps you'd like to make in your life and the person you'd like to be. But if you're always putting out all the time, it's very difficult to give yourself that time and space just to reflect, to notice and observe. Yeah. So thinking about how you want to feel going forward is an important part of this process, being gentle with yourself so that you've got an opportunity to dream, to be clear about how you feel about something and to visualize what it would look like in your life, how you would feel if you were to make this change or this change in your life. What does it feel like in your body when you think about those ideas? Does it bring you peace or does it make you anxious? And of course, we always want to move towards that calm and peacefulness that resonates for you. Yeah. So if you're having a few troubles getting into that space of receiving, because sometimes we can be out of the habit of doing that, it's important to just stop and allow the flow of abundance to come to you. Allow yourself to receive. Allow someone to offer you some time, some help, a gift. Say thank you. Really take it in and notice how it makes you feel and notice the intention and the energy of the person who's giving to you. Be prepared to be the student. Be prepared to be the open vessel. Be prepared to learn something new, to have an alternative perspective. So we must be open and ready in order to receive. If you're always the person giving out, always the facilitator, the teacher, the mum, the nurse, the support person, you're going to be very strong in your yang energy. Now it's time to flip it. Allow someone to offer something for you and to receive, or just even for you to give yourself that time in that space. Yeah. So practicing being open and giving to yourself is a great way to step into that yin energy. And it's about allowing yourself to love who you are and to give back to yourself and feel that abundance. And I know that every time I see this, it reminds me this is a very feminine thing to say, of a big bubble bath. It's not a bath, but that's how I feel when I look at that. And so if that's something that's going to help you to relax and to breathe, then maybe that's something that you can do for yourself. But just know, my friends, that you do deserve to receive as much as you love giving. So I do know that many of you have had conversation with me this week about how much you give, and women are very natural givers, most of us are, and we do nurture at home and in the workplace and with friends. We do this all the time, and it's a beautiful thing to do, but it's also a yang energy when we're giving out all the time. We just need to stop and pause and remember to balance that with receiving energy. So my friends, that's the message for today, perhaps something that you can take away with you to really reflect on and put into practice. So, it's a Friday. Plan something for you where you are receiving this weekend to do something beautiful for you. Give yourself that space, that physical space, that mental space, the emotional space to receive. And hopefully that will put a smile back on your face and help you to feel more balanced again. Have a beautiful weekend, my friends, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye now.